guys, it's Jody. Today's video, I want to play around with some new ColourArte Bling It pigments that I got. I have a lot of primary elements, but I don't have any of the Bling It, and they do look pretty blingy. So we're gonna play around with those today. I want to do a palette knife swipe because it's my favorite. And you'll see in the video as we get started, I did try to do something else with it and it didn't work out at all. So I have a big purple mess and you'll see, but I think it turns out pretty good at the end. So, but I'll let you be the judge. So let's go get started having some fun with these pigments. All right, take two. I have quite a purple mess here. I had an idea and it didn't work out at all. So this piece is a 10-inch round, and the pillow I'm going to be using is my Glidden Premium in Satin, just the white. My purple did not work out the way I wanted it to, so we're just going to go back to white. And see how we do there. That should be enough. Let me spin this out just a little to get it a little bit more stretched. All right, I've got some new ColourArte pigments that I wanted to try out. These are from their Bling It line, and shocking, they appear more blingy. And I have what I'm going to be using here. This is what the label looks like. It's the Bling It. They are a bit more blingy, but they also almost looks like a color shift. And the three, I'm going to be using three today, and they all have kind of like this smoky grayness to it, but then there's a color in there. This is Luna, and I have it mixed up. I have everything mixed up with the Varathane. I'm sorry, the Valspar Ultra High Gloss with the Varathane. But this is what it mixes up to look like. It has like a violet undertone. It's like a color shift, but you know, when you look at it dead on, it looks gray with a little bit of purple or violet in it. But that is, oops, you see that. And then the next one I have is another Bling It. It's Angel Wings, and kind of has like a blue-green color shift to it with like this smoky gray undertone. That's what that one. Let's see that. Okay. I was too busy looking at the color. I wasn't making sure it was on the camera. This one is called Aurora, and it appears to be a red undertone. That one looks like, and they all mixed up beautifully, and I mixed them up the same way I mix up any other pigment. And then I have two tube colors I'm going to be using as well. We're going to do a palette knife swipe. I've got my Jo Sonja Black Umber, and that's how that guy mixes up. And then what was on this spinner, I had tinted a pillow paint, the Golden Fluid Permanent Violet Dark. So I just mixed some up with my pouring medium to use on my palette knife. So that's what that one looks like. And then for my cell activator, I'm actually using a different color cell activator, still the Amsterdam, but we're using turquoise green. And I have that mixed with the Australian Floetrol at 4:1. All of this information will be at the beginning of this video in snapshots and pictures, and also in the description box down below. All right. And then my palette knife, my favorite palette knife that I love to use. I kind of want negative space, so I'm trying to do kind of a swoosh in the middle, and then maybe just a few little embellishments around it. We'll see how it goes. Sometimes, you know, my plan doesn't work out exactly, but I'm going to put everything on here, including the cell activator, and I'll show you once it's loaded. All right, kind of like that. So I've got the cell activator first, then I put down the permanent violet dark, and then I put down the Luna pigment, the Angel Wings pigment, or the Angel Wings pigment, the Aurora pigment, and then I put the black umber last because I kind of want the pigments to play off of that. That's my hope anyways. All right, we're gonna go right here. And this is looking actually really cool. I think I'm going to go in here. I don't want a lot of these pillow cells with the blue, so I think I'm going to kind of swipe in here, maybe with, yeah, I think I'm going to do another one and just kind of follow this line here. I like how that developed. You can definitely see the pigment in there. From my viewpoint, it definitely is Bling It. All right, I layered it exactly the same as the first swipe. All right, let's go right here. I don't have anything on this as I'm swiping. I'm just trying to get a little bit more out of that. I think I'm going to go right in here. Yeah, I'm going to go right in here with some more. I might not put everything on there. This is going the wrong way. I want to keep it over here. I think I might go right in here with this little guy. All right, on this little guy, I've got the cell activator, the purple fluid. I just have the Luna pigment and then the black umber here. So we're gonna just go right in there. I may be just completely messing this up. Sometimes it's just overkill. I'm hoping that I can hook this to the side over here and keep most of what's in the middle. I'm trying to get a little bit happier with what's in the middle. I might do another little swipe right here just to, I'm not really happy with what's going on right there. I wanted more of these cells than this white cells, but same as the last little swipe. Oh, I guess we're going right there. I might be making this worse. This might just be going from bad to worse. I'm gonna bring this over the spinner box and, well, we're gonna see what comes of it, because there's parts of it I like and parts of it I don't, and hopefully I can get the parts off that I don't like and keep what I do like. So I'll meet you over there. All right, here's what we're looking at. I think I'm gonna just spin it. Don't mind the purple mess in here. That was my other oops. All right, I think I am just gonna get that over into the center a little and just give it a spin to start. Ooh, it's looking a little bit better. I think I might give it another spin, actually. Let's go this way just a little. This way. A little spin like that. All right, actually, as it's growing, it's getting much better. And there is super bling in here. I was hoping that those cells on the side would have held on a little bit. That's okay. I'm going to take some off over here and bring it back. Bring it down over here. And then bring it over. Oops, actually, there's just a little spot right there. Needs to come off. All right, now I want to bring it over this way. Do another little spin just to tighten up the paint a little. Wow. I'm digging this now. I almost gave up on it again, but I'm kind of liking what I'm seeing over here. This paint is still moving though. Not too bad. I like that little bit of white right there. I'm just about there. I like the pockets of that black umber. And there's definitely some bling in here. My paint is still moving a little in the center right there. I don't know if I should just risk it and leave it, because I really like where everything is. Like, I don't want to touch it and keep moving it around and get my weird cells. I think we're going to leave it. All right, I am calling that done. Bling. There's what that one looks like. I'm gonna get cleaned up and I will bring you over for the flyover of this guy. All right, here's the flyover of this guy. I love these. I wish I could have saved these. They look like little leopard. I love when the leopard cells come in, but there's so much hidden bling in here. It's unreal. They don't call it Bling It for nothing. I'm telling you. I love those little cells that popped up. I was ready to give up on this piece, but the way it spun out, I love it now. I absolutely love it. Lesson learned. Sometimes don't give up, keep going, see what happens. I love the mix and the play of these pigments with the purple and then the black umber and then the blue, the turquoise green cell activator. Just gorgeous. I wasn't quite sure what was going on in here, but there are some hidden cells, so I'm super excited to see how this dries and how the bling comes out. So I'll be back once this is dried to show you the dried results. And I'm back to show you the dried results of the piece you just saw me do. And can I just say, I was having trouble with this piece. I wasn't a fan of how it was swiping out, and I was just kind of hemming and hawing over it. I know I cut out some of it because it was just dead space, me just staring at it like, okay, what do I want to do next? What am I going to do? I don't want to scrape this again because I had scraped the one before. But as it started, coming together, as I was spinning it and some of the paint was coming off and the cells were stretching out, I was like, oh, wait a minute, what do we have here? So that's a lesson learned for myself. And just if you're on the fence about something or you're not sure, maybe go with it till the end and then decide. So, I mean, it just dried beautifully, and these pigments, they don't call it Bling It for nothing. So here it is kind of as a whole before I start moving it around. It just dried as you saw it wet, but as I kind of move it around, you can see the bling in there. For what it looked like in the containers, I wasn't quite sure how it was going to turn out, but it's bling central. And I just love how the colors and all the pigments mixed in with there, if you can see. And it's these Bling It pigments, it looks like the powder, the granules are thicker. It's bigger. If you have the primary elements, a lot of them are, very powdery, but these actually have a thicker consistency, if that's the right way I'm saying it. But these cells down here, I was trying to save them because I love when the leopard cells try to make their appearance. But overall, I am super pleased with this. I just love how the blue cell activator mixes with all the colors, and I wanted to use the black umber against the pigments because it comes out, you can see them a lot better than you can. There's a lot of bling in here, you just can't see it as well on white as opposed to, a darker color. But overall, I feel like it turned out okay after my struggle. So let me know what you think in the comments below, what you thought of this piece. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear if you've used these Bling It pigments. I have some more to try out, so I'll be using them in future videos. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.